person Leo's connecting with or will be connecting with for the month of March 2021. You got 2. Somebody needs to kind of make a decision here. Now, this could be you. This could very well be them. Could be dealing with an Aries specifically, because I tend to look at very soon as like the 2 of Wands in tarot. So it kind of looks like there's a new beginning that's being presented to you, or you're presenting it to someone, right? There's a new beginning in love, possibly, right? And it kind of looks like somebody needs to kind of pick and choose if pursuing love is something that they currently want to do, or just moving away from love is something that they want to essentially do. But I feel like love or some sort of relationship is being offered to someone in this situation, and they need to kind of pick and choose which path they want to essentially go down. Whether it's the path of love or the path of, I don't want nothing to do with love, let me move on with my life. Aquarius had something similar to this. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have Aquarius in your chart somewhere, possibly. Let's focus on you first. Then we'll jump over to them. Still keep in mind that you might resonate more so with the person to the right of me than you do with the person to the left of me. So just kind of pick and choose who you resonate more so with. How does Leo currently view this relationship? Okay. We got the Queen of Wands, Aries energy, Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, and then we also have the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. All right, before I proceed forward, let me get another candle. We're back. So in reference to how you're currently viewing this relationship, it kind of looks like there was a lot of passion and attraction and love essentially being offered within this situation here. And it kind of looks like for the most part, things were kind of running really smoothly between you and this person. However, it kind of looks like someone decided to kind of walk away from this connection. Whether that was you or them, but it kind of looks like someone has decided to kind of walk away from this connection for whatever reason. How does this person currently view this relationship with Leo? This person kind of finds themselves at a crossroads here. And I kind of feel like this whole crossroads situation that I was discussing earlier has everything to do with this person. This person's either going to go after you or just make peace with the fact that things have essentially came to an end between you and them and move on with their life. Currently right now, this person's a little bit conflicted. They're a little bit confused here, especially because it does appear to me that with the world being here, something came to an end here. And it is creating a lot of confusion for this person because, again, I'm pretty sure in their eyes, they were kind of interpreting this whole situation like, you know what, everything was running smoothly between you and them. There was love being offered. There was passion. There was attraction there. Why did this relationship have to come to an end? They're a little bit conflicted and confused about that. And it is creating a lot of stress for this person. Because I feel like this is them really trying to figure out, okay, well, why did this come to an end? And why did it have to come to an end? Why did it have to end this way? You know, and what do I do about it? How do I approach the situation? Do I say something to them? Or do I just let it be? What do I do? What do I do? And I feel like they're kind of driving themselves crazy trying to figure out, well, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? How does Leo feel about this relationship? I feel like for the most part, especially with the Hermit, with the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups here, there is a lot of love that you have for this person. There's a lot of love that this person has for you here. But I feel like you've taken some time to really reflect on this relationship that you find yourself in with this person. And the more you kind of sit back and essentially reflect on this person and this dynamic that you currently find yourself in, it's kind of like you come to terms with the fact that, you know, it's best that you essentially close this cycle out between you and them and essentially free yourself from this situation. Again, with that Seven of Pentacles energy, that's you sitting there really evaluating the situation here. And I kind of feel like you came to terms with the fact that it's best for you to just end things between you and this person and essentially remove yourself from the situation. Okay. Let's look at your person. How does this person currently feel about this relationship? we have the Emperor with the Nine of Wands, and then we also have Judgment here. I feel like for the most part, your person wants to essentially reconcile with you. They do. And yes, this person is very determined to kind of make that happen. They kind of believe, that they could be able to essentially pull this whole reconciliation off. However, deep down inside, though, I don't necessarily feel like this person feels entirely confident that they can be able to pull this off. Like, they are coming off to me as someone who's very determined to get what they want. And what they want is a reconciliation or some sort of coming together, right? But deep down inside, though, they don't necessarily feel like entirely that they can be able to pull this off. Even though I feel like this person's going to give it their all, they don't necessarily feel, though, that they could be able to come back together with you the way that they would essentially want to, all right? So that's kind of what we're working with as of right now on this person's behalf. Because this person comes off to me as somebody who is very determined to just get what they want, and even though they're so determined to get what they want, there's just kind of like this little voice inside of them saying, you're not going to be able to pull this off. You're not going to be able to pull this off. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So we'll see what they decide to kind of do. What actions will Leo take towards this person and moving forward? Okay. You got the Ten of Wands, Sagittarian energy, with the Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, also Sag. And then you got the Ten of Cups, Pisces energy. What actions will this person take towards Leo or moving forward? Ooh, okay, sorry. We have the Chariot with the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. Ooh. So the Chariot is Cancer energy, but the person that sits in the Chariot is the Emperor, right? And like I said, your person's very determined to get what they want, right? And so this is them basically heading in your direction here. Now, like I said, it is a true pair situation. There's a lot of love here between you and this person. Even though what's interesting to me is that even though you decided to kind of close the cycle out between you and this person, it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't care about them or that you don't have love for them. I feel like you still do, but for whatever reason, you had some all of a sudden change of heart, right? And because you've had this change of heart, Leo, you decided to possibly, more than likely end things with this person, but I don't feel like this person's giving up on you. I don't. This person feels really heartbroken without you, to be totally honest. It's like, it's one of those situations where it's like you can't really help who you love, right? And I am kind of getting that. I don't feel like this person wants to lose you or this relationship with you whatsoever. And like I said, they're very determined to kind of come in and kind of get what they want, which I do feel like is you, right? So with that being said, in reference to how you plan on moving forward here, I am kind of getting a little bit of conflict here, on your end at least, because it kind of looks like you're a little bit frustrated. It's like you feel like for the most part, this decision that you decided to make as far as closing the cycle out between you and this person is concerned, it's like you want this person to respect that decision. To not pursue love or pursue this person anymore, and you want them to kind of respect that, and you kind of feel like this person is not really respecting your wishes, essentially. And because of that, it might create a little bit of an argument between you and this person, or a little bit of like frustration on your behalf, especially because of how you're looking at this whole situation. Like, you just want this person to kind of respect how you feel, and respect your wishes. And because this person just can't quite seem to let this go, they're going to come in and they're going to go after what they want, which is you and this relationship with you. And for the most part, Leo, because you have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Wands, I feel like this is what's being presented to you. Love is being presented to you. A passion, new beginning is being presented to you all over again. And with that Ten of Wands being there, it's kind of hard for you to embrace what this person has to essentially offer you for whatever reason. And I kind of feel like that kind of has a little bit to do with the things that you're still kind of carrying around with you, whether it's old emotional baggages, things that you didn't necessarily heal, things that you've experienced in your past, and maybe that makes it so difficult for you to just embrace this person and this new beginning with this person. But they're coming, and that's besides the point. So whether or not you choose to kind of accept this person's offer and embrace this relationship and them is entirely up to you, but I do see you having a difficult time doing that. I do see you having a very difficult time doing that. I want to kind of look into the Ten of Wands, and then we'll pull from the Romance Angels. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. We got the Knight of Wands, and then we also have Death. Again, you're right back to square one. Where here you are reflecting on this relationship all over again, taking some time out to really process this, trying to essentially figure out if pursuing this person and coming back together with this person is essentially what you want to do, or if walking away from this relationship and flat out ending things and keeping things as is what is essentially best for you. But it's interesting because the both of you kind of find yourselves at a little bit of a crossroads here. They're at a crossroads, and then now you find yourself at a crossroads on trying to figure out, should I go towards this person again? Should I work things out with this person all over again? Should I allow this person back into my life all over again? What should I do? And I feel like you need some time to really figure that out. And in the process of you trying to figure that out, don't make things more complicated than what it needs to be. Just, again, sit back, analyze the situation, be true to yourself, be honest with yourself, most importantly, so that way you don't find yourself feeling overwhelmed over this whole situation and what's being presented to you, okay? So then there's any advice for Leo in regards to the spread? Okay, so we have trust. The situation's calling for you to have faith. Then we also have separation, and then we have keep an open mind. All right. Like I said, I do see you essentially separating yourself from this person, especially when they come in with this offer, just because there's a lot of things that you need to kind of take into consideration before you can kind of give this person any sort of answer, to be totally honest. And in this state of you essentially reflecting and kind of processing all of this stuff, whatever decision that you essentially come down with, it's basically telling you to kind of trust that decision and move forward. Whether it's with this person or without this person, whatever it is that you decide to do, you need to trust yourself that you're making the right decision for yourself. Again, this is all about you and what you want to do, not about what they want and what they want you to do. Because again, if your heart really lies with this person, I don't necessarily see you having a problem with embracing this person and this connection and moving forward. If you feel like for whatever reason, this is not something that you should be focusing on and or pursuing, you need to just trust that and just move on with your life and move forward. But again, whatever decision that you choose to make, you need to trust that decision and continue to move forward, whether it's with or without this person, all right? So